the guy that I am talking to, that I thought I was in a talking stage with, thinks I am friends with him, and now he has come to tell me that there's a girl he likes, that I should advise him about the girl. Hello everyone, my name is Abimbola. You are welcome to my YouTube channel. In case you're asking yourself what we're going to be doing here, we're going to be talking about everything creativity, relationships, and faith. If you like Jesus, you will like this channel. For us to get people to know that somebody is in town, you need to like, you need to share, you need to subscribe. We're going to be putting out videos every Friday. Thank you guys for being a part of this. Subscribe. Bye. Hi guys, you are welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Abimbola. If this is your first time here, you are welcome. And on this channel, we talk about everything creativity, faith, and relationships. Today, we're going to be talking on boundaries in friendships with the opposite sex. Come closer, come closer. Boundaries in friendships with the opposite sex. Now, let me tell you why this topic is a bit juicy. It is because I believe that this is the very foundation of situationships. Upon this topic, situationship is built. I believe that a lot of people found themselves in situationships because of friendships with the opposite sex that wasn't well defined. Now, guys, I do not think it is enough to just define the relationship. I do not think it's enough to tell your male friend that, oh, you know what, you're a great guy, I just want us to be friends. Or it might be a case where you guys decided, oh, you know what, this is a friendship, we're not doing anything, I see you as my sister, I see you as my brother, we see ourselves as brothers, or we're even helping each other with a project, or, whatever it is, we're helping ourselves, with a church project, or, whatever. One thing that needs to be backed up with this conversation is your actions. You don't say, oh, we're just friends, and then the next thing you're doing is, you guys are talking every night. You are just friends. Do you get? Oh, we don't want a relationship with each other. But you guys are talking every single night. You want to pee, is the person. Oh, your head is aching you, is this person. This person is not your partner. Like, you guys have established it by saying it, but then you have not established it by acting it. This is one of the ways people, slip into this person deceived me, this person did. In order for you not to be deceived in 2024 and beyond, is either you have the conversation with your male friend. I mean, I think it's great. You can have the conversation. Oh, we are friends, right? This is what we said. We said we're friends, just to check in that we're still on the same page. It is important you have that conversation again, like I said, so avoid any confusion, aka situationship, aka the guy that I am talking to, that I thought I was in a talking stage with, thinks I am friends with him, and now he has come to tell me that there's a girl he likes, that I should advise him about the girl. And you're wondering how you got there. The way you got there was easy. You started something with the opposite sex and you did not define it. It is important that we know that when we're dealing with human beings, we're not dealing with non-living things. We're dealing with people's emotions. We're dealing with people's hearts. We're dealing with lives. We cannot afford to just play with it. One of the ways you play with it is by not defining. One of the ways you play with your own heart is by just slipping into friendship with a guy and you're not defining. You're not having conversations. You're not even acting that way. So you again, like I said, it's your job. You watching this video, it is your job. It is our job to ensure that on our own end, we're doing our best to ensure that we're not confusing anybody. In the things you're saying, I've seen people say, oh, we're just friends. And then you're using words of endearment with each other, right? From there, you're saying, oh, I love you. Very great, though. Say I love you openly. Any I love you, you can't say openly. That is just restricted to chat. Is a problem, anything that, is causing you to confuse the other person, it is unfair. Because you've watched this video, you are going to be held accountable. Maybe I'm glad you watched it, but really and truly, I'm looking forward to a generation where people will be true friends with each other. I have male friends that, I can tell stuff, but we have, in fact, ours is even unspoken because there are certain things I would just not do, right? Some of them, in fact, majority of them, I won't tell them, about my relationships or someone I'm liking because I don't like drama. I do not want you to start advising me about anything. Now, this is not a rule. This is what I do. It's one of the boundaries I have to ensure that I stay sane and not attach myself without my own permission, right? So we need to be awake where our friendships with the opposite sex is concerned. One of the damages not defining things does as well is, it doesn't only do damage to you, it indirectly does damage to the society. How does it do damage to society? You're talking to this girl and you guys are always everywhere. You're eating from the same plate. You're jumping from here to there. You're taking these pictures together. You're doing this together. You're here together. You go for weddings, you're together. And then you're telling the girl that, you're just like a friend. But the lady outside that is liking you, or the guy outside that is liking you probably feels like, you know what? I don't want to go and meet this girl because I think she's already with someone. You are the reason some of us are not married. You're the reason some people are not married because you are pinning people's partners down, or you're pinning yourself down in a relationship that is just a friendship. You're in a place where this is purely friendship, but the world at large doesn't see it that way, right? This is not to say you can't have male friends. I'm saying that we should have male friends. It should just be clear to the blind and to the deaf that this person is friends with this person. You can help your friends. You can be there for your friends. You can say things on their behalf. But the confusion happens when we cannot tell the difference between whether you guys are in a relationship or you guys are just friends. Please, let's do better. Let's ensure that in everything we're doing, we're as clear as possible so that we do not cause problems for ourselves and cause problems for our society. So, I know that there are conversations, like I said, there are conversations that need to be had, right? I know that there are conversations that need to be had where this is concerned. You're probably asking yourself, okay, now that you've told me I need to I need to stop being what do I do? This person, call them, sit them down and tell them, please and please, this is what I'm thinking in my own heart. And you have to be honest, because the truth is, if you started to, like the person, you might also want to check again, right? You might actually want to step back and ask yourself, okay, you know what? Is there a possibility of a relationship here, or just going to transition into relationship because of this friendship? They're two different things. In some cases, there's a possibility for a relationship. It's a conversation both parties would need to have to say that, you know what? I think that is our friendship that started as a friendship, very genuine friendship, where we've defined everything and we're acting the way we should have. I feel like it's leading. It looks like it's going somewhere. It's a conversation people need to have. You can't be marking territories on somebody's son or somebody's daughter when you've not had a conversation. So have the conversation with the person, sit them down and say, you know what? This is how I'm feeling. This is how it is. I just need to know where you are. Personally, I do not think it's wrong for a lady to still just have the conversation. You don't necessarily need to say, I like you or whatever. If that's your thing, I can't fault you. But what I'm saying is ensure that in whatever you do, things are clear. If you've already found yourself in this place where it's looking like, I'm not sure, are we friends? Are we not friends? Please look for a way. If you find it difficult to have the conversation, or if you're not that person that wants to have a conversation with a guy that you like them, then you can start to push back by your actions. If the person really likes you and they want a relationship with you, I believe they will come around, right? Or what you can do is, if you're accountable to an older person, you can talk to them and say, this is how I feel. Is there a way you can help me out to know if the feeling is mutual? That is if you can approach it. But I'm expecting that if you guys are good friends, there's a certain level of conversation. You're not telling the person, oh, will you marry me? Or I want a relationship with you. No, I just need to know where you are, where this friendship is concerned. If that's all you will say, it is good enough. But the most important thing is, in whatever it is we're doing, we need to be clear. It needs to be clear to you. It needs to be clear to the person you're friends with. It needs to be clear to the society, right? Do not confuse anybody. In your relationships, please put boundaries in place. One of the things that messes up friendships is undefined. When things are not defined, you mess up the opportunity of, building something beautiful with someone, building a great business, because you put the cart before the horse. What should the horse be? Putting the horse before the cart is having that conversation from the jump so that both parties know where they are. I really do hope that you learned something from this, and I pray that you utilize it. We've come to the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for listening to the end. I really do appreciate it. Before you go, you know the culture. Remember to share, remember to like, and remember to subscribe. See you next week. Bye.